It's the OU Football Preview Show. Brought to you by Eskridge Auto Group, Louis Grill and Bar, Knippelmeyer Chevrolet, Oklahoma Sports Science and Orthopedics, Casina Domino, Harry's TV and Appliances, RV General Store, Trails Golf Club, OklahomaTickets.com. Now here's your host, Rick Heath.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the OU Football Preview Show, Sugar Bowl Edition. I'm Rick Heath. With me, Mark Rogers, Al Eschbach on one of his, multiple vacation jaunts. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing my hat just in honor of Al. It's not Al's hat, but it's a hat that he would be proud to wear. So I'm wearing it today on the show in honor of Al. But we're at Louis Brookhaven here in Norman, and I want to take a moment to thank Hal Smith and Brent Kennedy for letting us do our shows at Louis throughout the metro area for this season. A lot of fun. It's a great place, Louis. It's very hospitable. And Brent Kennedy, Hal Smith, thank you very much for letting us come in and do our shows. And speaking of our shows, I said Sugar Bowl edition. Sugar Bowl is almost here, Mark, and it's a good matchup for OU.
I think it's going to be a good game. Auburn's a good team. The SEC is down a little bit this year after Alabama. There's no teams in the SEC that don't have any fewer than 4 losses. Auburn's one of those teams. I think it'll be a tough game, but it's a good year to maybe get the second-place team in the SEC.
Well, yeah, this is the perfect setup for OU. I mean, it's not Alabama, obviously, like you said, but it is their representative in the Sugar Bowl. And as good as Auburn is, OU is favored to win.
OU is favored to win, and I think that it comes down to they're going to face an Auburn team that's healthy. And if you can go back to the last time Auburn was healthy in the football season, probably was the game against LSU in which they won at home. They had to kick 6 field goals in that game to do it, but that was a good win for them at that point in time.
It's a good win, and now they've got Petway, Johnson, and Sean White, the quarterback, all back healthy. And you're right. I mean, it's going to be a good test or a real strong test for OU's defense. On the other hand, I think OU's offense, the question is, can they keep the momentum rolling from the last year? And we'll talk about more about that in just a moment. But first, let me talk to you about Dr. Derek Mask Dental Studio. Great place for all your family dentistry. From parents to children, Dr. Derek Mask Dental Studio, Northwest 36, just south of Tecumseh in Norman. And also, if you're looking for tickets for the Sugar Bowl, it's not too late. OklahomaTickets.com or give OklahomaTickets.com a call, 364-7500. Concert tickets, Thunder tickets, and they still have a good selection of Sugar Bowl tickets. OklahomaTickets.com. We'll be right back after this.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Why buy a new 2016 Honda Accord when you could buy a new 2017 Honda Accord from Eskridge Honda for just $8 more a month? That's less than a ticket to the movies. Now that's going the Eskridge mile for you at Eskridge Honda.
And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show, Sugar Bowl Edition. Rick Heath, Mark Rogers here at Louis in Brookhaven. Great place to come, watch all the bowl games, Thunder games. They got specials, drink specials, dinner specials, all that. Most of the food's under $10. Great drink specials and beer specials all the time here at Louis in your neighborhood, all around the metro area, 14 locations. One of the hardest things that we mentioned, one of the hardest things for OU's offense is to keep that momentum. How do you think they can do that in that 4-week layoff, Mark?
Well, I think SEC defenses are good up front, but I think it's important that Oklahoma comes out and tries to just establish the run and show that they can hand the football off to P. Ryan and Mixon and have an effect there. I don't think that it's best to come out and really just try to start throwing the football down the field and get impatient. It's a little bit how they started the game against Houston earlier this season. They had some success with a couple big plays, and they didn't establish the line of scrimmage. Therefore, they kind of made their defense play more than it should have in that game. So I think they got to control the ball and not try to win this game in the first quarter.
Well, I agree 100% on that, is because in this game, whoever controls the line of scrimmage, I think, wins. And SEC has physical defensive lines for the most part. Most of the teams do. Auburn does. Now, their secondary is pretty good, but they're losing their secondary coach. He's coaching through, but how focused is he on Auburn when he's got a job at Ole Miss?
That's a good point. Their secondary is good. I think that it's going to be that's a tough matchup here for Oklahoma, and it's one of the reasons why OU's rushing attack is one of the better ones in the country. They've got running backs that are as good as anybody has out there, and the offensive line now is pretty experienced. They've had guys play a lot over the course of the last 2 years. So there will be some opportunities down the field, and I think it's also important to see who's going to be next after D.D. Westbrook. Some of the guys like Jeffrey Mead, Mark Andrews, who's been hurt and healthy now.
Bingo.
Needs to step up and have a good game.
He's hopefully he's healthy because he disappeared the last 3 games. They didn't throw him the ball.
Dropped a lot this year too.
And he
throughout
dropped
the
more
season.
than, and so therefore his production went down, and so he's supposedly healthy. And I agree, Jeffrey Mead. I like Gino. I mean, he's going to be. I think he should be he's a good solid possession. In the Oklahoma State game, he's the one that made the tough catches when they needed him. And so those are the things. But let's get back to the lines real quick. I just got a feeling that if OU's offensive line can get some movement, I think OU wins this one, and they may win it double digits. I don't know. But if they can't, it's going to be tough to win a game.
But protecting off, Auburn has 2 all-SEC players on the defensive front, so they've got to protect the edge and make sure that Baker Mayfield doesn't have to scramble right away. Now, Baker's great at that, making guys miss on the edge, and we saw him create those big plays in the Oklahoma State game. So we'll see. The OU offensive line sometimes has been a little bit weak on the edge in pass protection, so that's the one area that they can improve on.
Well, and that's the one thing when you got all SEC players, that's high caliber.
That's
Those guys are going to go to the NFL and play, and so it's very important for the offensive line. It's in their hands, and conversely, when we go to the other side of the ball, if OU's defensive line can't stop the run, it's going to be tough to stop Auburn too. And we'll talk more about that in the next segment here of the OU football preview show, Sugar Bowl edition. Mark Rogers, Rick Heath from Louis, Brookhaven in Norman.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Our motto is people helping people. Home of the $1,000 test drive. And, we want to just put miracles in people's driveways.
And all they got to do is come out. No matter whether they have bad credit, no credit, bankruptcies, you guys can get them qualified.
Every single customer that is willing to buy a vehicle can get a vehicle here at Oklahoma Direct Autos. Bankruptcies, repossessions, credit problems, doesn't matter.
You got to come out and get your car today from Brian here at Oklahoma Direct Auto.
Why buy a new 2016 Honda Accord when you could buy a new 2017 Honda Accord from Eskridge Honda for just $8 more a month? That's less than a ticket to the movies. Now that's going the Eskridge mile for you at Eskridge Honda.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Our motto is people helping people. Home of the $1,000 test drive. And, we want to just put miracles in people's driveways.
And all they got to do is come out. No matter whether they have bad credit, no credit, bankruptcies, you guys can get them qualified.
Every single customer that is willing to buy a vehicle can get a vehicle here at Oklahoma Direct Autos. Bankruptcies, repossessions, credit problems, doesn't matter.
You got to come out and get your car today from Brian here at Oklahoma Direct Auto.
Why buy a new 2016 Honda Accord when you could buy a new 2017 Honda Accord from Eskridge Honda for just $8 more a month? That's less than a ticket to the movies. Now that's going the Eskridge mile for you at Eskridge Honda.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show, Sugar Bowl Edition. Rick Heath, Mark Rogers from Louis in Brookhaven. I teased that in that last segment about OU's defense stopping Auburn. Now, you mentioned right off the bat that Auburn is now healthy. When they were healthy, they had a very good offense with Sean White at quarterback, Petway and Johnson at running backs. Those guys are quality players. It's going to be tough for OU's defense to stop those guys.
They're all young, too. They're all sophomores. So, and you've got a little bit of a smaller running back and a bigger running back. Cameron Petway's 235 pounds. It's similar to OU in the running back situation where you've got a bruiser and then you've got a guy that may be a little bit more elusive. I don't think that Kerryon Johnson has the hands that Joe Mixon does, that kind of ability. But they're going to run it right at you, and they're going to be tough to tackle. And this will be West Virginia caused a lot of problems for Oklahoma earlier this year, and that's somehow to their alignment. They had a running back go for over 300 yards. This is a little bit different style of rushing attack, but it will be as good as OU's face. That includes Texas, who's going to have a big-time NFL draft pick, and their running back, Devonta Foreman, who had such a good season in West Virginia, who ran up and down the field.
Well, and that's the thing about it. Foreman, Petway's kind of like Foreman, big, strong running back, and OU had faced two of those, one against West Virginia, one against Texas, and they got a bunch of yards. So it's going to be tough, and it's going to be up to the linebackers as well as that defensive line to be able to keep from having the defensive backs come up and make the tackles, 8 to 10 yards deep, because at some point, Mazlan wants to be able to run the ball, and then boom, hit you deep because your defensive backs are coming up.
There's not a guy on the OU roster that has had two different types of seasons. There's not a better example of that than Jordan Evans. Jordan Evans was not very good at the beginning of the year. As a matter of fact, he had a pretty poor game against Texas Tech. His dad sat down and had a talk with him about pride and playing hard. And since the Tech game, he's been Oklahoma's most valuable player on the defensive side of the ball. Probably the difference in them maybe winning a championship or not. They needed him with the big plays that he made in the West Virginia game. And he played well in the Oklahoma State game after they started slow early defending the run. So he is not your typical SEC linebacker. His size, he's a little bit faster, leaner. So it's going to be important to see how well he can stand in there against the big physical rushing attack of Auburn.
And, in Auburn, you think of Gus Mazlan's offense as a wide open spread. Well, he wants to run the ball. And if they can run the ball effectively, it's going to be tough for OU's defense to stop them. That's just the way it is.
It's a running game. It's a philosophy a little bit similar to Baylor. They don't spread the field as much as Baylor, but he is a wide open coach. He's a tempo coach, but he creates a lot of lanes for players to run it, and that's why they score a lot of points.
And that's what OU is going to have to be able to have some stops, because I think OU's offense will do well. It's a matter of how well OU's defense stops, slows down Auburn. Dr. Derek Mast Dental Studio, great place for all of your family dentistry. From parents to children, Dr. Mast Dental Studio at Northwest 36th in Norman, just south of Tecumseh, is where you need to go. Dr. Derek Mast, been on the show before, a lot of fun, and his studio is an unbelievable music hall of fame with all of the guitars and music Beatle memorabilia there. So if you have a need for a dentist for your family, Dr. Derek Mast on Dental Studio on 36th, just south of Tecumseh in Norman. Also, OklahomaTickets.com if you're looking for Sugar Bowl tickets. Give them a call, 364-7500, to go to OklahomaTickets.com on the web. They got a good selection of Thunder tickets and concert tickets, as well as last-minute Sugar Bowl tickets, if that's where you want to go. Get them for Christmas if you can, or for the Sugar Bowl at OklahomaTickets.com.
Ready for more wings, guys? Fire away.
Okay, Sam, dropping in 3, 2. Jack, you weren't supposed to. Okay, Sam, we're going to have to make another pass.
Great wings don't just fall from the sky. They come from Louis. We're in your neighborhood.
Sizzling summer savings at Harry's TV and Appliances. All KitchenAid and Jenner appliances on sale with factory rebates up to $1,500 on select models. Save on the Man Cave 4K HD TVs and Whirlpool Gladiator Garage Works. Get Dad an awesome new grill, Primo Smoker, and grilling accessories. Hurry into Harry's TV and Appliances, just north of Hefner on Penn.
When you shop at Harry's TV, you also get Harry as a friend.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Wing, 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 wing.
Hi, guys. You know you don't have to keep saying that, right?
Copy that, Sam. Okay, stand by for a drop-off. Over.
Great wings don't just fall from the sky. They come from Louie's. We're in your neighborhood.
Sizzling summer savings at Harry's TV and Appliances. All KitchenAid and Jenner appliances on sale with factory rebates up to $1,500 on select models. Save on the Man Cave 4K HD TVs and Whirlpool Gladiator Garage Works. Get Dad an awesome new grill, Primo Smoker, and grilling accessories. Hurry into Harry's TV and Appliances, just north of Hefner on Penn.
When you shop at Harry's TV, you also get Harry as a friend.
And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show, Sugar Bowl edition. With us now, Dr. Jimmy Conway of Oklahoma Sports Science and Orthopedic. He's our orthopedic expert. Dr. Conway, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Hey, now, going into a bowl game, there's a 4-week, 5-week layoff, in between this really rushed up season of 13 weeks, and 12 games and all of that. And then they've got a downtime. Colleges have a downtime where they're trying to get everybody healed, but at the same time keep their in shapeness, be physically ready to play in a bowl game. How hard is that to do for these teams?
I don't think it's all that hard. Because, basically you take a few days to weeks to try and let nagging injuries heal, staying physically active, what we would refer to more as active rest, where you stay aerobically fit. And, football is a kind of a combination between aerobic fitness and anaerobic fitness. And so you have to maintain that to maintain your edge, but not quite go at it as hard as you do in preparation for a game. And so then they'll have their routine that they start, that they follow during game week, and that routine shouldn't be changed significantly.
So what it is, they'll take some time off, kind of heal up, keep their aerobic fitness still going.
Correct.
By whatever means they need to do. And then as they get into closer to the game, up to the Sugar Bowl, then they'll get into their game week preparation, whether that's lifting again or whatever the normal routine is.
Right. And I would assume that they start that actually probably 2 weeks prior.
Yeah, going into it. So, looking at it out, they have a little bit of healing time, then prep time, they start getting more in shape for what, they're going to be called upon to do in a game.
Right, and you won't lose your shape in a couple of weeks. Now, you may lose your sharpness, but you won't totally go out of shape if you're not really hitting it hard.
Well, these fine-tuned athletes, it's hard to keep them at that peak all the time.
Right, and so you can overtrain, there's no question about that, and so that's where you start seeing that the training leads to worsening of performance, and so the best solution to that is actually rest.
Bingo.
And so, they rest for a few days to a couple of weeks after the end of the season, let all those nagging injuries start healing up.
Now, there's something that's come up in the NFL. I know we're talking college football in the bowl edition, but in the NFL, there are some people and experts and doctors are saying that Thursday night game after a Sunday night game is starting to be very dangerous because their body hasn't healed from Sunday.
Well, I would agree. I think that it's actually ridiculous that they play on a Sunday and then they turn around and play again Thursday night. I think you're really asking for injury. Now, in football, it's a little different, but I know in baseball, they've documented that fatigue increases the risk of injury 3,600%. So if a pitcher becomes fatigued, that's when he gets injured. And the same thing is going to happen with any athlete that becomes fatigued.
And that's the player's argument is it's going to increase our chances for injury because we haven't recovered from the Sunday night game in order to be at the top peak physical condition we need to be at.
I think there's a lot of truth to that.
Dr. Jimmy,
but they do it basically for money.
And that's what it is. College they don't, and we'll talk about that later on. But hey, Dr. Jimmy Conway of Oklahoma Sports Science and Orthopedic. You can give him a call at 692-3749, or you can find him online at drjimmyconwaymd.com. Dr. Jimmy Conway, our orthopedic expert. We'll be right back after this.
Sizzling summer savings at Harry's TV and Appliances. All KitchenAid and Jenner appliances on sale with factory rebates up to $1,500 on select models. Save on the Man Cave 4K HD TVs and Whirlpool Gladiator Garage Works. Get Dad an awesome new grill, Primo smoker, and grilling accessories. Hurry into Harry's TV and Appliances, just north of Hefner on Penn.
When you shop at Harry's TV, you also get Harry as a friend.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill & Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Wing, 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 wing.
Hi, guys. You know you don't have to keep saying that, right?
Copy that, Sam. Okay, stand by for a drop-off. Over.
Great wings don't just fall from the sky. They come from Louie's. We're in your neighborhood.
Sizzling summer savings at Harry's TV and Appliances. All KitchenAid and Jenner appliances on sale with factory rebates up to $1,500 on select models. Save on the Man Cave 4K HD TVs and Whirlpool Gladiator Garage Works. Get Dad an awesome new grill, Primo smoker, and grilling accessories. Hurry into Harry's TV and Appliances, just north of Hefner on Penn.
When you shop at Harry's TV, you also get Harry as a friend.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill & Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show, Sugar Bowl Edition. Rick Heath, Mark Rogers from Louis Brookhaven in Norman. I want to take a moment to thank the wonderful sponsors, of course, Hal Smith and Brent Kennedy of Louis here for letting us come in and film our shows at Louis throughout the metro area. Special thanks to Hal Smith and Brent Kennedy. Also, the Trails Golf Club in Norman wants to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year. It's been a great year at the Trails. For 2017, give them a call. They got membership specials. 364-3790. Also, Oklahoma Direct Autos, home of the $1,000 test drive. If you're looking for a used vehicle, they'll make you a deal. No credit, no problem. Oklahoma Direct Autos, home of the $1,000 test drive. Also, Casino Domino. Casino Domino provides gift certificates for our viewers. Anybody that would like a $10 gift certificate, just go to JoeFanSports1 at Gmail. JoeFanSports1, we have some still to give away. Go to joefansports1@gmail, and you'll get a $10 gift certificate to Casino Domino. And also Sooner CrossFit, comprehensive strength and conditioning facility specializing in group fitness, CrossFit for beginners, intermediate, and advanced athletes. For more information, go to SoonerCrossFit.com. Now, Mark, one of the things about OU's offense is trying to keep that momentum, as we talked about throughout the show. In a 4-week period, it's easy to kind of lose that cohesiveness. And I think that's going to be one of the big keys and I think you hit on it, the one way to get it back, run the ball and run it effectively. I think that's what OU will come out and try to do.
And I think Lincoln Riley's learned from that this season is at times he tend to be a little bit too aggressive because he's got such a good quarterback. But he also has a good developing offensive line and a good running game. And I think it's good to put the ball in the hands of those guys early, and you help your defense out that way too.
Well, also OU's got 2 Heisman finalists in the backfield, on the offensive side, Baker Mayfield and Dede Westbrook. So as much as you want to lean on Dede Westbrook, maybe you're right. Maybe you don't do it too often, too quick, because that's Auburn watches films. They know what Westbrook can do. They have the athletes. They've got a cornerback that's 6'2". And about almost 200 pounds. He's fast. He has the ability to be able to come across along with the safety and take Dede Westbrook out. And that's why you had mentioned earlier, who's that secondary receiver that's going to step up for OU?
I think one of the secondary receivers could be Joe Mixon, because you can get him in a position where you match up defensively against a bigger linebacker. It depends on Auburn how they have to change personnel. It's an SEC defense going up against a Big 12 offense, which creates a very interesting matchup. Is that in the SEC, you see a lot of teams run the football right at you. You see a lot of 245-pound linebackers playing up near the line of scrimmage. And if they try that philosophy against Oklahoma, then I think you're going to see a lot of throws to Dimitri Flowers, which you can put in a formation with 3 backs in the backfield in a diamond and then really make it tough because they have personnel out there to stop the run, and he's a very capable receiver. Andrews is another tough matchup where he can play in the slot. You've got to cover him with the safety, sometimes a linebacker depending on the route that he runs. So I think that's a game that Lincoln Riley can play with success against Auburn.
Sounds like you've been reading Lincoln Riley's playbook here. Is there any inside knowledge on that?
I haven't seen Lincoln in a while.
This is not a Wake Forest thing. This is not a Wake Forest thing where we're getting Lincoln Riley's playbook.
It's not, but he's got some tricks that he can pull in this game.
And that's what, you don't really want to rely on him, but it's nice to kind of throw some different looks at him. Auburn's got all the tape. They know what OU likes to do, so it's up and incumbent on Lincoln Riley to tweak it a little bit so that they're not showing the same thing over and over. I got 2 quick questions. Over and under on rushing. If I set it at 175, what would you say?
For Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
I think that they probably, that's a good number. If it goes over 175, it would really be in their favor.
That's what I'm thinking. They should win if they go over 175.
It's a good number. I think it's right in that range.
Same thing, passing 250.
They need, I would say, over 250 in the passing department. It's more likely that they're over 250 in the passing department than they are over 175 in the rushing game.
I got a score of 35-28 OU.
All right, all touchdowns, huh?
Yeah.
No field goals.
Well, we don't want field goals. Field goals are cheap. This isn't the NFL.
That'd be a good game, and I think it will be a good game. I think it'll be a close game.
I think it'll be a close game, and I'm hoping OU wins, of course. Hey, I want to thank everybody that's watched the show this year. Thank you very much for watching the show and being a part of the OU Football Preview Show. Mark, thank you so much for filling in for Al, and we'll see you next year on the OU Football Preview Show.